Well, I think we're on.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lakeside Junior High. We're at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium tonight for a matchup of boys basketball between the Lakeside Golden Eagles and Southwest Cougars. We've had our 7th grade game tonight between Sonora and Helen Tyson. That's over. We got our 8th grade teams out here, and I'm Van Stuman, and I'm here with Chip Wilson. We've both had a little experience coaching in this conference. I've been at a couple of Bentonville schools, Central Junior High for a while. Chip here, he's been the head coach in Decatur, and he's also been at Southwest for over the years. And we're going to try to call the action for you tonight. Be Chip's first game with us here tonight, so we'd like to welcome him in.
Thanks. It's good to be here, Mr. Stuman. I appreciate it.
Well, Chip is one of the bad guys because even though he works at Lakeside Junior High, his boys are going through the Southwest system. So he's got a 9th grader right now at Southwest. I'm going to try to keep him objective and honest on the sideline tonight as we watch the game.
And I'll do the best I can to keep all emotion out of it.
And we won't talk about refs at all.
Right, no talking about
Okay, no talking about refs. Anyway, we'll be back here in about 3 minutes with the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and the starting lineups. And we'll be right back. Have a little, watch some commercials for a little bit, and we'll be back after a while on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network. Welcome to Lakeside Junior High at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium for tonight's game between the visiting Southwest Cougars and your Lakeside Golden Eagles! Let's start the game off tonight by honoring America. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence, and then the Star-Spangled Banner. So now the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now a moment of silence. now let's meet the starting lineups. We'll begin with our visitors from Southwest. Number 1, Christian Hill.
There's a food spill right there on the floor.
Number 10, Isaiah Hayward. Number 13, Garrett Hilton. Number 23, Austin Cordell. And number 25, Lagio Hueso. The Cougars are coached by Cody Faulkner, assisted by Shannon Hunter. And now the starting lineup for Lakeside Golden. Number 3, Clement. Number 22, Brantley. Number 24, Trenton Sizemore. Number 30, Brian Antonio. And number 33, Derek Jones. The Golden Eagles are coached by Grayson Cleveland.
Hot mic still, we are. The next game, it's Hunter Shannon.
Okay. What did I say? What did I say?
Shannon.
All right, folks, we're here ready to start. It's Southwest has Lagio Hueso jumping center with Derek Jones, and Southwest controls the tip. Golden Eagles in a man-to-man, and Southwest fires early. It's Garrett Hilton. He misses it, but Lakeside has it with the rebound and then on the run.
Hilton likes that shot. He'll take it every opportunity he gets.
Well, nice backdoor cut right there by Trenton Sizemore, and the Golden Eagles take a 2-0 lead. And there's a steal by Brian Antonio. He takes it all the way, and it's good.
Some quick hands there by Antonio. He did a great job.
Golden Eagles with the full court pressure, really not trying to trap, just kind of taking them full court man-to-man. Nice spin move by Christian Hill there. He misses the shot, though. Bounces around. And finally, the big man on the court pulls it down. That's Clement Heron.
Clement trying to play at the same level that his brother plays at linebacker, I think.
Well, he does a good job pull up, knocking it down. Coach Faulkner wants a timeout. That's going to be a 30, so we'll stay here with you. Chip, those Golden Eagles, they're excited about this 6-0 start.
They are. They are pumped up. I'll tell you what, man, I hadn't seen a group get off to a hot start like that in a while.
Well, they've really put some pressure on defensively, and it really helps your shots to go down if they're layups, doesn't it?
Yeah, yes, it does. And it helps the confidence anytime you see the ball going through the net, whatever the situation is, for sure.
Hey, I've got to say, too, in announcing the lineups, I got Coach Shannon's name back. I called him Shannon Hunter. It's Hunter Shannon, assistant coach for the Cougars, so we'll make sure he knows I'm sorry about that.
Definitely get that fixed before the 9th grade game when he's the head man in charge.
Well, and I'll probably forget, actually, myself, but I'm going to try.
Here we go.
So Southwest has it. They're down 6-0. Golden Eagles still they're playing regular straight man-to-man defense, but they're putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Another long three by the Cougars. It's no good. And, again, there's Heron with the rebound in amongst the Giants.
Southwest needs to be careful about settling for those three-pointers early on here. They need to try to get something going to the basket for sure.
Yeah, they really haven't given it a shot, and they've got a size advantage at most positions. Well, Hunter did a good job getting inside. He tries to wrap the pass around to Jones, and it doesn't quite make it in. For Southwest, number 15, Brantley, Hendrickson, Harper is in.
Even more size than what you were talking about a while ago with the Southwest lineup. Hendrickson got a lot of height.
Well, there are size mismatches all the way around, just about at every position. Not quite, but just about. Southwest really hasn't taken advantage of it, though. They've settled for a couple of threes. There's a baseline drive. And looks like Isaiah Hayward drug a foot down there when he picked the ball up. So it's going to go back to Lakeside.
Well, I'll tell you what, Southwest is lucky to have Haywood. He's a move-in this year. Did a great job playing quarterback for him in the fall on the 8th grade team.
Southwest trying a 2-2-1 full court press. Brian Ruano takes it in off the board, though. Nice job by Lakeside of finding the gaps in there, and Brian just took it on in.
Another easy bucket.
And there's Brian Antonio steals it. Off the glass too hard. He gets his own rebound out of there.
Wow.
And looks like he gets reached in upon. That foul's going to be on Isaiah Hayward. That's his first. That's the first foul of the game.
I'll tell you what, the student section here at Lakeside's pretty fired up with his 8-0 start.
It is noisy, isn't it?
Makes for a great environment, though.
Brian Ruano takes a long three. It looks straight and nice from here. Went a little long, though. Air ball and out of bounds, so Southwest is going to take over.
You know, again, Southwest needs to try to get something going to the basket, but the Crayson Cleveland teams are historically known for getting up in you, as they say, defensively. Yeah. They're not going to give you anything easily, for sure.
Well, right there, looked like Christian thought he was going to have a cutter coming to the basket there, and nobody was there. But I guess it looks like Lakeside must have tipped it.
Another missed three-pointer.
So Haywood misses the three. That's 3 missed threes so far. But the rebound there goes to number 13, Garrett Hilton. He gets fouled on the shot, so he's going to the board, or he's going to the line. Calamar Herring gets the foul.
Hilton and Christian Hill, both players for the Southwest team, got some good experience last year. They played up a lot on the 8th grade team last year as 7th graders. So that experience will be an advantage at some point.
Well, Hilton gets the second shot. It's 8-1, and here's Southwest with the press. Antonio avoids the trap, reverses it. Lakeside gets it into the middle, and Herron's overwhelmed by a couple of long-armed guys. It gets tipped away, but Lakeside controls it. Brian Antonio takes the shot underneath and gets fouled.
I didn't exactly see what happened there. I was shielded by the referee, but it looked a little helter-skelter down there around the basket, ball bouncing around like a ping-pong ball.
It was kind of a mess, and we'll get coaches and refs and everybody else in the way here where we can't see what's going on. That's okay. First one's no good. Foul was on Garrett Hilton.
Sub coming in here, Teban Bisha for Southwest checks in.
Second shot's no good.
Antonio's adrenaline pumping as he hit that back iron a little long on the free throw there.
Antonio will play. Well, there's an over and back call. That's actually travel. I guess that's the right call. He took 2 steps before he stepped over that timeline.
Right.
We were talking about Brian Antonio. Brian's been starting for the 9th grade team. I'm guessing tonight with the 8th and 9th graders both playing here, they decided to get him a period or 2 with the 8th grade team. See how they look with him. Herron takes it in. He gets fouled on the arm, according to the official.
Yeah, I would imagine they're going to need Antonio in that 9th grade game. I'd be surprised to see him beyond the first quarter here, honestly.
That foul's on Garrett Hilton. That'll be 2 on him.
I did notice one of the 9th grade starters for Southwest, Javion, is dressed out for the 8th grade team tonight, so we might see him before the night's over.
I saw the girls team from Lakeside as before they left. I think they were having that same discussion with some of their 8th grade girls that you might get a minute or 2 tonight with the 9th grade. It's a good opportunity when the teams play together. And Brian Ruano gets it, takes a couple of steps there before he makes his move.
Well, and sadly there's going to be a pretty huge discrepancy between Lakeside and Southwest 9th grade girls tonight, I hate to say. So Lots of girls ought to see playing time tonight for both teams.
Well, that's true of a lot of teams that the Lakeside girls have played this year.
That's a great point. Good point.
And that time it looked like we were going to have a foul, but it turns out Hilton takes a step before he goes to the basket, so the travel's called. He went in there hard, so I thought it might be a charge, but I also didn't think Heron was in position.
Couldn't tell if it was a charge or he was out of control, but the travel eliminates both of those options.
Well, there's Antonio with a nice pass. And Derek Jones in position to go up and make the shot, and he just gets knocked to the floor. That foul's on Tibon Bechet.
Some more substitutions here for Southwest.
Austin Cordell and Lagio Hueso back in. Turnover, but then there's another. Let's see what the call is going to be. We've got a foul called on number 24, Trenton Sizemore.
Was that away from the ball?
I'm not sure where that came from. There was no contact at all around the ball. But anyway, that's the first foul on the goal, or second foul on the Golden Eagles tonight. And there's a three. That one doesn't go. Southwest comes away with the board. That's Hueso. He misses the shot.
Good strong move. Just couldn't get it to go down.
Yep.
Of course, Lagio's older brother, Junior, was a quality player here at Lakeside the last couple of years.
Yes, he was. Looks like we've got a foul called again on Southwest.
I think
foul's called against Christian Hill, his first. That's the fifth team foul.
Must have got him on a reach, because I was looking for him to call it on Cordell there on the shot, but I guess it was on the floor.
That's what I thought too. So Lakeside still has it. It was on the floor. No shot, no free throws. Golden Eagles working it around the perimeter. And there's Brian Antonio. He decides to take the three.
Yeah, you heard Coach Cleveland telling him to attack the gap, but not much you can say when he decides to step back and drain a triple there.
Well, Southwest went to that zone, and at that point, one of their guards just he took a step, and they kind of backed off and left him wide open. And he took it. Got a foul on Callum Heron. That's his second. Isaiah Haywood back in.
Actually, Van, I think they gave that one to Antonio. I think they gave it to Brian and Antonio.
I thought he said three.
I believe it was 30, he said.
Okay.
And it looked like he was the one playing defense on the ball, and Hilton buries one.
Well, there's a three that goes. Thing about threes, you don't have to hit as many of those as you do the twos to make them count.
Lakeside's own Coach George, as a math teacher, he'd appreciate that math right there.
Well, Lakeside leads at 11-4. We're in the last 30 seconds of the first quarter. Golden Eagles working it around. And there's a steal. Brian Rano gets it taken away by Hilton. Hilton goes to the basket, misses the shot. There's a lot of contact down there.
He was way too out of control on that drive.
Yeah, it wasn't a square hit to call a charge, but it looks like there's no call there on the end. That'll do it for the end of the period. Yes. So the Golden Eagles take an 11-4 lead. There's a little controversy there. There was some contact and not much call. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the second period on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
Welcome back here to Lakeside Junior High. It's the Southwest Cougars versus the Lakeside Golden Eagles, 11-4 as we begin the second period.
Yeah, Southwest was a little too reliant on the three ball there in the first quarter as they weren't going down, so we'll see if they decide to be a little more aggressive offensively here to start the second quarter.
Lakeside's going to have it first.
Looks like
alternating possession.
Sorry, Van. Looks like another ninth grade starter, Jackson Hallam, coming in the game here for Lakeside to start the second period. So they're going to try to get a half out of these two eighth graders that play up.
Brian's got a 2 or 3. That's about his third turnover tonight. He's been a little sloppy with the ball here. So we'll see. I bet that he corrects that real quick and gets back with it after a while.
And there it is, like we said, Christian Hill taking it straight at the cup, trying to get something going inside, but he misses an easy one.
Well, it's tough when you're going right from the front, because you either got to get it over the rim and to the board.
Well, it's like I used to tell our girls when I was coaching, unless you're planning on dunking it, don't take it straight at the front of the rim.
Yep.
You need to get an angle and use that glass.
Well, there's a foul right there on Hueso, and Coach Faulkner was just excited that there's a little more effort defensively, so he was happy with the foul. Shot no good by Hallam right there.
Yeah, Coach Faulkner was pretty fired up in between quarters there. You could hear him. And this is Javion Phillips, like I said, a starter for the Southwest ninth graders in here to start the second quarter for the eighth grade team, so they're going to try to get a period out of him here.
And there's another travel called on the Golden Eagles. We've had several of those tonight, just catch and square up where we drug a foot or took an extra step.
Yeah, I saw that quite a bit in the seventh grade game, too, on both sides. Going back to Javion here, he's a double threat for sure. He can knock down that outside shot or he can get to the basket a lot of times if he wants it. Be interesting to see what kind of changes he brings here to the second period.
Well, he feeds it inside to Hueso. Kicks it out to Hilton. He has a little trouble handling the ball there. Back inside to Hill, misses the shot. Southwest kind of had their way on the boards right there, but they just can't get the shots to fall.
Yeah, Hill needs to make sure he uses the glass when he's going in for those kind of shots for sure. But great job getting to the basket.
And Haywood drives in, pulls up, but again, it doesn't fall. So Lakeside's bringing it. Southwest trying to trap.
I'll tell you what, Callum Heron's almost a little bit too close to the ground there for Southwest to be able to trap him. He's shifty.
Makes a nice move there right off the board.
Wow,
and
man.
It's good.
That was impressive.
Foul on Hilton. I've got that as third foul.
And that's definitely not good for the Cougars. Also have the pleasure of having Callum in class. Great, respectful kid. Good kid. And fun to watch on the basketball court.
Yeah, he is. You got a little guy quick like him that can handle. There's a three that goes for Hilton.
Hilton can knock it down, man. He can knock it down when he starts feeling it. He's streaky.
Well, Southwest is, again, trying that trap. Lakeside getting behind him. Now, Brian Rano pulls up for a three against the press. I'm not sure that's what Coach Cleveland was looking for right there. So Hill gets to the basket again. Does that shot again?
Oh, there's a lid on it for him right now.
Yeah, but they're a little out of control taking the shot.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
3:21 left. Lakeside leads at 13-7. Callaway gets it inside. And Derek Jones gets it taken away. And here goes Southwest on the run out. Javion Phillips misses the shot, gets fouled.
And having had the pleasure of watching all the ninth grade games for Southwest this year, I'll tell you that's where Javion is at his best in transition. If he can get out in transition and somebody leaks it out to him, he's going to finish 90% of the time, or at least get to the line like he did there.
Jackson Hallam got that foul. I think Lakeside's okay with Jackson and also Brian Antonio getting fouls. I don't think they intend for them to be in a whole lot tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see much of them in this game.
Those don't carry over to the ninth grade game. So So Phillips gets the first, misses the second. 3:06 to play, 13-8 Lakeside. Hallam gets to the basket again, misses that shot too.
And like you said about those fouls, Van, fouls are like timeouts. You can't take them with you. Shuffled his feet there. Kind of interesting to see Hallam matched up on Phillips in this one here, because those two play on the same summer team. So teammates during the summer, now going at it here in season.
And they may be going at it in the next game too.
Oh, I guarantee you they will.
And there's a nice shot by Clement Sizemore, just inside the three-point line. It's 15-8. 2:28 to play in the half.
Good looking touch there by Sizemore for sure.
Walk to the basket, doesn't get it to go.
Yeah, he's upset with himself, but like you said earlier, just a little bit too out of control.
Yep. Heron goes up, gets it swatted away. I thought he got his arm swatted with it, but we weren't going to complain about that tonight,
well,
right?
Yeah, and I'll agree with you. It did look like a foul there. I'm usually all for giving the benefit to the kids, but that looked like a foul for sure.
Well, Hallam misses the three, gets his own board though, off the glass, and good. Nice
what an
effort
impressive
play.
Hustle play there by Hallam.
Yeah, it was a great job. He did. You always want to see those three guys going after it. They know where it is.
Yeah,
they know where it's coming to.
Nobody knows where that rebound's coming better than they do for sure.
Well, there's another three that doesn't go. Hueso does a good job getting the board, uses his body well underneath, and it just won't fall in.
Still can't get it to fall.
17-8 Lakeside, 1:30 left in the opening half. And there's Hallam goes to the basket. He's fouled, and that shot is good.
Again, looked like that could have gone either way. Tough call to make. I wouldn't want to have made that call if I was the official.
That could have gone both ways. It got a situation where you had the ball, the offensive players being very aggressive.
Right. You got to be proud of kids this age, though, for at least trying to step in there and take it in the chest.
Yeah.
Don't see that near as much as you should.
Hallam gets the rebound, or gets that shot. It's 20-8. And there's Phillips. Kind of just lost control of it there. And
a little too fancy with the handles there. Looked like he had a gap. I was wondering why he didn't just attack it.
I thought he was going to take it as he 20-8 with 1:10. Brian Rano gets to the basket, gets in there, can't get the shot to go. Phillips gets that one.
That's what I'm saying. Get him out in transition. He's tough to stop.
Oh, Jackson drives right into a trap.
Southwest didn't like a no call on the travel there.
Well, and I don't blame him.
I mean, Hallam did lose control. Ball went up in the air, and then he caught it himself and came down with it. That seems kind of like a travel, but we're not the ones making the calls.
Nope, that's true. We're just the ones that get to sit here and complain. That's our job. But a good job there. Was that Sizemore that got that one?
Yes, it was. Nice take there by Trent.
22-10. 37 seconds left. Southwest looking for the right shot. Haywood's going to take it. And he's going to get the
finally
three.
Gets one to go.
20 seconds left in the half. Lakeside taking their time getting it in against the press here. 15 seconds. Hallam gets it. 8 seconds left in the half. 22-13 Lakeside. And Hallam's just going to look to get it up. They're going to run out of time.
Yeah.
Coach Cleveland's a little ticked about that. As much urgency as they were playing with early, there was no urgency to get that shot off there before the buzzer.
Yeah, he wasn't liking that clock management at all there.
Well, it's halftime. Golden Eagles lead at 22-13. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the second half here after a while on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
talk yourself into a job.
He's going to be going to Southwest game for a few years here.
Thank you, they're great.
Yeah, we're audio's cutting in now. Oh, so it's going out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium at Lakeside Junior High. Van Stuman here beside Chip Wilson. We've got Southwest versus Lakeside. Golden Eagles lead it here in the 8th grade game 22-13 as we are about to begin the second half.
Yeah, it was a pretty good first half. You know, Lakeside jumped out to that 8-0 run to start things, and it's really been pretty even since then after Southwest settled down.
Southwest started off missing several, taking a lot of early shots, missing threes, but they've hit a few of them here as we got into the end of the second half, so anxious to see how the dynamic may change. Also had some guys that usually play up with the 9th grade out there.
Right.
And those guys, I think, are going to be pretty much gone now from here on out, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, looking forward to a good second half here.
Southwest gets it first on the alternating possession. Golden Eagles playing their man-to-man. Southwest much more patient. They do take the three, but they worked a little harder for it there. Brian Arano comes away with the rebound. It kind of bounced off of Derek Jones there, and here come the Golden Eagles.
That's a good battle for that rebound between Jones and Brantley Hendrickson for Southwest.
Sizemore kind of loses the handle. It gets tipped out by Woodward. A.P. Anderson with it. Drives and pitches it out to Heron. Heron picks it up, kind of gets stuck there. Gets to Toronto, though, who makes a nice move to the basket.
Euro step.
Goes baseline side and gets the shot to go. Nice soft touch.
He needed to see that one go through the basket. He struggled a little bit in the first half.
Yeah, he had a few turnovers that kind of looked like they were affecting his confidence a little.
Yeah,
and
he did.
Yeah, Sizemore reached over, kind of hacked a little bit there on Austin Cordell. So
looks like Southwest will have it underneath here. Hill taking it out.
So that's the first foul of the half.
Another three.
Woodward misses the three, rebounded by Heron. Travel's called as he falls down.
Coach Cleveland trying to get the call there, saying Heron kept his dribble going as he was falling down.
Well, and he kind of did. I mean, the whistle actually blew before he actually fell.
That is true. Haywood needs to just go right back up with that after he gets his own rebound down there on the block.
Yep. Southwest being a lot more deliberate here in the second half. Still taking the threes, though. That one doesn't go for Austin Cordell. Golden Eagles have it.
I think they're about 4-1 here in the third quarter on threes versus twos taken. And as I say that, Lakeside knocks down a three of their own.
That's A.P. Anderson. 27-13 Golden Eagles, 4 minutes to play in the third. Hilton takes it in tough, and he kind of you had Heron in there kind of thinking about trying to take a charge. He wasn't quite in position, and he just went sprawling.
Yeah, he did. Well, I'll tell you what, if he's ever seen Hilton play football, next time he'll just get out of the way.
Well, Hilton gets the first one.
As he plays a little bit of fullback and is a pretty tough middle linebacker this year for the 8th grade Southwest Cougars. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can see he's kind of built like a linebacker, man.
Yeah. Well, 33, Andy Garcia in for the Cougars, and they get the rebound off the missed free throw. And foul is called. Foul's called down there on Brian Ruano.
Yeah, it was hard to see what happened down there. I thought maybe he was going to call Hill for stepping out of bounds. Another missed three-pointer.
Sizemore gets it on the run and gets all the way to the basket. Misses the shot, but the foul's going to be called on Andy Garcia. That's the first foul of the second half.
Yeah, so I'm going to send
for
Sizemore
Southwest
to the line here. Showed some good touch earlier in the first half from outside. But I jinxed him as he put up the free throw.
He bounced that one around. Austin Cordell back in for Southwest here.
A little confusion there on the substitutions by Southwest, but I think they got it figured out.
Second one doesn't go. And there's Christian Hill with the rebound. He's going to take it all the way to the basket. Pulls up, misses, bounces around.
Same show, different half here, Van, as he gets to the bucket, but just can't put it in.
Well, and you know, Southwest has been a good job hitting the boards in there, the offensive boards too. There's something that should have been called and wasn't. They're finally going to call a travel.
Get it the second time
around. He called it about 5 seconds late.
Well, the Cougars will take it, though. A little full court pressure here.
Well,
there you go.
Southwest settles for a three again, but it was the right decision that time. Andy Garcia knocks it down.
I believe that was his first attempt, too, so maybe he'll be the one to get him going.
Hilton steals the inbounds, but then loses control, and Lakeside's got it back. Brian Ruano bringing it up, looking for the Wolf behind him there.
Did a good job picking it up just in time.
And they finally get the ball to Heron, the point guard, so now they can set up and maybe get a little more under control here offensively than what they were.
A lot of switching going on by the Southwest D here.
And really, really nice job right there. Did you notice how Sizemore set his man up for that back cut right there?
Yeah, he did.
Ruano's watching him all the way, and that's right there's a testament to Coach Cleveland, because those guys, they look like they've done that before. That was really nice, and a nice bounce pass. And Sizemore does a great job of hitting that three. Still can't get the free throws to go, though.
You're right. I bet he's made that move about 1,000,000 times in a drill and practice for sure.
Well, Golden Eagles get it back. Heron gets to the basket, gets fouled.
But I will say, if Lakeside continues to struggle at the free throw line here, it's going to keep Southwest in it, to some extent.
It's going to make it tough. Heron is so small. He should get a three for any shot he makes. I mean, he's basically the same distance from the basket as most guys are shooting from the three.
I'm sure he'd appreciate if they gave him a few extra points on the stat sheet there. But
well, the thing is, he gets in there, and when he gets to the basket, he's still got most of these guys, they're getting in there and getting a layup. They're 2 or 3 feet from the rim. Heron, he's still a long ways from that basket. And there's 2 more free throws that don't go for the Golden Eagles.
That's something to watch. Especially if Southwest starts knocking down some of those threes like we talked about.
Well, Garcia goes baseline. He's able to dump it inside there to number 15, Brantley, Hendrickson, Harper.
That was
Can't
great.
Get the shot.
That was great post spacing by Brantley there. You notice he
had
had his man on his back on the block. Drive started. He floated to the other side of the lane and was open for a little dish there, and now he's got himself at the line.
Brian Ruano gets the foul. 2:06 to play. 29-17. We've witnessed about 7 straight missed free throws here, Chip.
It's
from both teams.
They definitely ain't been free tonight, I'll tell you that, man.
And there's another one. And once again, Southwest gets an offensive rebound. And we got some little hacking going on right there, and Sizemore's going to be called for that one. I've got that as his third.
Well, they bailed Andy out there because he was a little bit out of control going about 1-on-4. Probably wasn't going to work out in his favor, but he got a good foul call. Hill finally gets one to go there in the lane. Yeah, that might get him going there.
So it's 29-19. I thought we were missing one there. Minute 48 in the third. Sizemore takes it in. He kind of throws it up out of control. Ruano gets the rebound back inside to Sizemore. Kicks it out to Anderson, and he hits the three.
That was great ball movement by Lakeside.
Great job by Lakeside there. 32-19, Golden Eagles up by 13. There's Hilton taking his three. That one bounces around and doesn't go. But again, Lakeside or Southwest with the offensive board.
Good strong move there by Garcia in the lane. Andy Garcia will go to the line here. Also loved him in the Ocean's 11 movies, Andy Garcia.
Yeah, well, I go back. I go back to, the old Elliot Ness, Kevin Costner,
the
Elliot Ness,
Untouchables.
the Untouchables.
Yeah. Also a great one. Great performance by Andy.
And he was one of the highlights of Godfather 3, honestly.
Well, there weren't a lot, so. Two more missed free throws.
2 more missed free throws. What are we about? 10 straight missed free throws now between the two teams. So if Lakeside continues to miss free throws, Southwest doesn't help themselves by missing theirs.
No, they don't. Wow.
Well, looks like we've got a 3-second call against Southwest.
You really should never see that on this level. We should be past kids camping out in the lane and forgetting where they are, assuming that's what happened there.
So Lakeside has it under a minute left in the third. 32-19, Southwest or Lakeside by 13. Heron working it around the horn. Ruano takes one dribble and picks it up.
Got Isaiah Lewis in the game here. Good to see him out on the floor. Set a great screen while ago and then hands it off to Anderson for another three.
Anderson's hit 3 big ones in this half. It's 35-19. 30 seconds left in the third. Hill goes all the way to the basket. Bounces away, and Golden Eagles have it now. Coach Cleveland's saying, calm it down here. Let's get our last shot. 19 seconds left.
How about Isaiah Lewis just checking into the game, sets a great screen, and then gives a great dish off to Anderson.
Golden Eagles having a little trouble. The Southwest did a good job of getting the trap over there, and it's tough. Heron's height makes it tough for him because Southwest guards are long.
Yes, they are. Long and athletic.
So they're going to get the last shot at it here. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Hill pulls up and misses it. It's 35-19. Golden Eagles as we head into the fourth. We're going to take a break. Be back here on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
On the counter, find a hole. Garrett inside the 5, touchdown, Springdale. Shotgun! Wide open first man, touchdown, Harper Wildcats.
Hey, we're back at Lakeside Junior High. We have Springdale Bulldogs head coach Jeremy Price standing here at the scorers table with us. Coach Price, what brings you out tonight?
I just want to see some Lakeside basketball.
Well, we got a bunch of future Bulldogs out here, and so far they're leading the future Wildcats by 16 as we go into the fourth. You got to think Coach will like seeing that. And look at poor Anderson.
I don't think he realized what he was doing.
he didn't realize that ball got tipped back in, and all he's got to do is let it hit the floor. But, he hit 3 big threes right there in the third, so we'll overlook it right now.
Let that one slide.
That wasn't an effort problem. So Southwest trying to get back in this in the fourth. Hill again missing the shot. Good job by Jones with the rebound. And the Golden Eagles are bringing it up. Let's see here if Coach Cleveland's going to kind of slow them down a little bit, let them run some time off.
Yeah, Van, I don't know. I don't know if I like taking the foot off the pedal right now. Smell blood in the water. Yeah, go for the kill.
Well, got your big man taking faking a 3 right there and shuffling his feet as he does it.
I'd like to see Derek with the ball in his hands a little bit more because I've had an opportunity to watch him practice a little bit, and he looks really good sometimes in the post. Maybe not as comfortable out on the perimeter. Oh, and I almost called him Francie, Van. Calimer Heron takes the charge there on the block.
Well, that's not the first time tonight he's gone flying.
I mean, the little man has made the biggest plays. I'll give him that for sure.
He has. He's really done a great job.
Well,
we turned our attention to the game and we lost Coach Price.
I'm sure he didn't mind.
So Heron with a nice pass inside to Jones. Jones can't get it to go there. He's in that bad spot where you can't get a good angle on the board and you can't get a good angle on the rim.
Yeah, that soft spot's tough.
We got a foul called here on
Hendrickson.
Foul's called on Hendrickson Harper, and so it's going to go the other way. And
Not yet. 5 ago.
we had a little confusion. Looks like had a few people thinking we were ready for the 1-and-1. We're not, though. That's just the 5th team foul on Southwest. Still a couple fouls away from it.
And at this point, as many free throws as we've seen missed, I don't really want to see many guys going to the line.
I do not want to see a free throw contest right now.
Patience.
I think I'd like to see the Golden Eagles just kind of run the offense a little bit and see what comes to them. Especially when you have three-pointer off that far.
Yeah.
You just don't need them right now. Got a foul on the floor right there.
Well, and as a coach, you see that as an opportunity, almost like a practice. You know, you build a little bit of a lead, and then you're able to work on some of your stuff, or at least that's what you would hope.
So foul right there on the Golden Eagles. That's going to put Andy Garcia at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Golden Eagles still up 16 with 4:19 left to play. I know sometimes it gets frustrating watching the Razorbacks. You know, if they've got a 16-point lead on a group of 5 team, they're still just going to ice it and run the timeout. And I don't know how much I like that when you got a 30-second shot clock. But if you got guys that can handle a ball here at the junior high level,
for sure.
I like taking a little time off the
Hey, how about that, Van? Garcia knocks down both free throws. I don't know if we've seen that all night.
I don't think we've seen a made free throw since the first half. So it's 35-21, just over 4 minutes left to play. Sizemore gets to the basket, misses the layup, though, and Southwest is on the run.
Good rebound by Bisha and gets it out to Hill in transition. And there's a big three.
Andy Garcia knocks it down from the corner, 35-24. That 16-point lead's now an 11-point lead with 3:50 left to play, and Southwest is pressing.
We'll see if they can make it interesting here.
Golden Eagles doing a good job until that moment right there. Garcia gets a hand on it, and Southwest has it back. Hill takes it all the way in. It's no good. Rebound by Hueso, and he gets it in. 35-26.
What a time for him to get one to fall. That was big.
3:26 to play. Coach Cleveland wants to take the timeout here. It's now a 9-point game. That's a full timeout, so we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back for what looks to be what's going to be a wild finish to our game. You're listening to the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty-Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty-Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty-Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
.326 to play in the fourth. 35-26 Lakeside. The Southwest Cougars have scored the last 7 points to close this into single digits. And Ruano gets it on the press, takes it to the basket, and gets bounced around a little bit.
I don't know about that one, Van. I mean, he was a little bit out of control, borderline traveling, a lot of stuff going on. I think that's a no call right there.
They're calling that on the floor. That's the 16th foul, so Golden Eagles still not in the bonus. They inbounded to Jones, and he shuffles his feet.
I was going to say, I was at Southwest ninth grade game last Thursday night against George. They were down 34-26 with about 3 minutes left and came back and forced overtime and won it. So you never know what might happen here.
Southwest much more patient now than they were, and Garcia, we didn't see him much in the first half.
Oh, but he is starting to heat up here.
It's 35-28 Lakeside, under 3 minutes to play.
Bad news for Southwest, though, because Callum Heron's sitting here at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. That's not a good thing for the Cougars.
Well, Golden Eagles just took another timeout. I believe Coach Cleveland's got something in mind here. Looks like that's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. And I don't know if he took that timeout because he had something specific he wanted to do or if he just didn't feel good about where the ball was at that moment.
Yeah, it could go either way, but I will say he went straight for that whiteboard as soon as the timeout was called, so I have a feeling he might have something up his sleeve.
Well, they've played a really good game tonight, and they've hit some big threes to extend that lead out. Right now, they're getting a little bit anxious now as that lead's closing in. I think they thought they were going to walk home on this tonight, and it hasn't turned out that way. Southwest has really worked hard to get back in it.
Totally agree with that.
7-point game, 2:37 to play. Let's see what Coach Cleveland's drawn up here.
Looks like a lot of drive and kick. He may have been looking to stall a little bit here at this point.
Well, Heron gets a foul in there, so the Golden Eagles are in the bonus now, so Heron's going to get the 1-and-1, which is great if you're hitting them, but Golden Eagles haven't hit a free throw the entire second half.
Coach Faulkner did not like that call. He's out on the floor right now. Hope we don't see an Eric Musselman replay here from Saturday.
Well, it's still good.
Man. Missed another one.
2:16 to play. Hill takes it in. Again, can't get it to go. Jones with a big rebound. Gets it to Ruano, who loses it, but gets it tipped ahead to Heron.
Got another timeout here.
And there's Coach Cleveland with another timeout. Again, didn't feel real good about where they were headed with it. It's another 30, so we'll stay here.
Yeah, there's something he's not liking about what he's seeing against that press right now.
Yeah. Well, it was, a press on a miss is not always something that you've had a chance to kind of talk about and work on, because you don't see it a whole lot until you get in this situation.
Yeah, that's a good point for sure. But he's got his ball handlers in there. He should feel good about the guys with the ball in their hands.
It's tough coaching 8th grade basketball because
you're telling me, man.
Because when you get, well, you know how it is. Early in the season, you have not had a chance to work on every situation the way you'd like to. And you've always got those teams you play that press you from the opening tip, and no half-court offense you've ever worked on is going to do you any good if you can't get the ball there.
Right. And no matter what you work on, you're never going to cover everything.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
And you never know your foul situation, who's in, who are you having to sub in. Well, they get the ball into Heron here. Right now, we're at 2 minutes left to play. 35-28, Lakeside leads. And there's Heron to the basket. It's blocked. Looks like the foul is going to be called as well.
I have a hard time believing that's what Coach Cleveland wanted coming out of the timeout, was a drive straight to the basket off about 1 or 2 passes.
Well, that foul's called on Garcia, and Heron's going to the line again. And you can't, if you're a Golden Eagle fan, you can't feel real good about us going to the line at this point.
Well, and not to get down on Calamer, but especially him, he has really struggled there tonight. And, of course, he gets it to fall.
There you go. Yep.
Captain Clutch.
Well, that'll make it 36-28, and that's the first bucket. That's the first point for the Golden Eagles in quite a while. I'm not even sure they've scored in the fourth, have they?
I'm not 100% sure.
Misses the second one, and here comes Hill. He gets inside, kicks it out to Garcia, fakes the 3, drives in and pulls up, gets it off the board, 36-30.
I couldn't tell you the last time Andy missed a shot.
Nope. Induano.
Yep.
And there's a travel right there in the middle of the floor.
You could almost see it coming before it happened.
Well, Isaiah Lewis kind of caught it in a place where he didn't look real comfortable catching it. There was some traffic around him. So here we go. It's Southwest ball. Minute and a half to play. They're down 6.
Got to think they're going to want it in Garcia's hands here.
Isaiah goes baseline. And he gets that one, Christian Hill baseline, and he gets it to go. 36-32 with a minute 11 to play.
4-point game.
Heron's got it. They're going to look to trap him.
I think I might start looking to foul early the way the Golden Eagles have been shooting at the free throw line.
Ruano's got it. They're putting the pressure on. Southwest is. Lots of pressure. And the foul finally is called. That's probably the lightest touch in that possession. They finally called the foul.
It was.
I'd have fouled it. The way Lakeside's been shooting free throws, I'd have fouled them on every trip immediately.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Foul them when they cross.
Right across half court, go ahead and put them at the line. So we're still in a 1-on-1, correct? Is that right?
Yep.
Lewis is cold. He hadn't taken a shot from the field or the line all night.
It's no good. Southwest has it. It's a 4-point game with under a minute.
Guess who pulls down the rebound? Andy Garcia. Great look by Hill. Great look.
Well, it was a nice pass. The shot doesn't go for Hueso, but he's going to get a chance to bring it within 2.
And I'm not sure if we've seen Laggio on the line yet or not tonight. I know he's struggled with the bunnies around the rim, but we'll see how he does here at the line.
38.8 seconds to play. 36-33 now.
Got the shooter's roll on that one.
3-point game.
These soft rims here at Hartsel-Jones helping out the Cougars.
Timeout now. Looks like it's taken by Southwest. That's a full timeout, so we'll take a break and come back for the last 38.8 seconds. It's a 3-point game. Golden Eagles in the lead. Southwest Cougars at the line. We'll be right back on the Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Try the 3-for-3 at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
.8 seconds to play. 36-33. Golden Eagles with the lead. Southwest at the line. Hueso's going to try to get within 2. It's no good. There's again the smallest guy in the gym comes down with the rebound. Isaiah Lewis double dribbles.
Coach Cleveland is livid.
I think he's upset with Isaiah.
100%. Yes. Isaiah's gotten a little shaky here in the fourth quarter.
30 seconds. It's a 3-point game. Well, official not sure.
Wow. Another call I would not have wanted to have been in position to make, man.
Well, so Christian Hill goes in. He gets a layup. He runs over Heron to do it. The question was Heron in position or not? According to the official, he was not, and that'll tie it up. It's 36-36 with 27.6 seconds to play. Another timeout called. And there's a full timeout. We're going to stay with you, though. So far in the fourth period, Southwest has outscored Lakeside by 16 points.
Now, Van, I'm not trying to claim Nostradamus status here or anything, but if you'll remember, I said 35-26 with 3 minutes left, that's exactly what the ninth graders did the other night, and here we are 27 seconds away from
I'm looking at the scorebook here. The Golden Eagles in the second half, in the fourth quarter, have made exactly 1 free throw. No field goals made by Lakeside in the fourth. 1 free throw made. They've missed 7 free throws in the second half.
Hey, that's always going to come back to bite you anytime you miss 7 free throws.
They're 1 for 8 in the second half. Well, so it's a brand new game. Lakeside has the ball with 27.6 seconds left. They do not have the momentum, though.
I definitely don't have Mo on their side right now, man. That's all with the Cougars. But that's why you call those timeouts. Settle it down, set it up, and see what happens.
So it's into Isaiah. He's in some trouble, and he's going to get bailed out right there.
They're going to get Andy
They'll
with
call
the foul.
Garcia for the foul. So Isaiah's going to get a couple free throws, or he's going to get, yeah, that's the 10th foul on Southwest. It's going to be 2 shots. That's big.
I bet you that heart's beating pretty fast right now in Isaiah's little chest. Notice Coach George pulled him aside to say something to him. See if that calmed him down.
And the first one's no good. 2 shots, though.
Good hustle by Jones, though. He was all over it. If it would have been a 1-and-1, he was about to end this thing right there.
Haywood and Hilton checking in for Southwest. So Isaiah going to have one more here. 22.7. This last minute has taken about half a day to play,
Yes,
Chip.
it has.
That's no good, and Southwest has the rebound. Hill's got it.
I just don't want to see Southwest settle on a 3 here. They need to get something going in the basket in a tie game.
Well, they go to the basket. It's no good, but it's rebounded by Hueso, and it's going to be
in traffic.
Looked like it was going to be a jump ball, but I think it's going to be a foul.
Great rebound by Laggio, but don't want to dribble that in that traffic in the middle of the lane. You got to be like you're on a pogo stick and go right back up with it.
Yeah, well, he allowed himself almost to get jump ball called. That's going to be a foul on Sizemore. 8 seconds left in a tie game.
That's it for Trenton. He's done.
Sizemore's fouled out. A.J. Anderson in. Now, he's hit some big shots today with 8 seconds left. Whether make or not, Lakeside's going to push it down and try to score quick. Shot's no good. A.J. Anderson's got it with 6 seconds. He's taking it down. It's inside to Heron. He misses the shot. Time's out. We have a tie game at the end of regulation.
What a finish, man. What a finish. I'm almost glad this isn't over.
Well, we're going to overtime. Both teams are a little excited. Coach Cleveland says he was trying to call a timeout. It wasn't called, but here we are. It's tied. We got 6 minutes, or actually we should have 3 minutes, left to play in this game. So we're going to take a quick break and be back with overtime here in our 8th grade game on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. Well, we're back here at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium at Lakeside Junior High, and we are beginning overtime. It's 36-36. Golden Eagles had a 35-19 lead going into the fourth.
Yeah.
They managed to score exactly 1 free throw.
Got outscored by 16 in the second half.
And we have a tie game.
But, hey, these fans got 3 free minutes of basketball.
Southwest takes the tip here. It goes out of bounds off of Lakeside, so Southwest still working it. And there's basket.
Taking it strong there, man.
Good job by Hueso. You know, both teams had a chance to win it in regulation. Both teams really upped the pressure defensively.
AP almost called his own walk there.
He just about did. And there's a jump ball called. Golden Eagles having some trouble. That jump ball is a good one for Southwest. They managed to flip the alternating possession back to them.
Yeah, that is pretty big.
I mean, that's a big moment right there, because I was thinking Lakeside, if Lakeside could have held him right there and had the possession. I used to always want to lose the tip. I felt like if you lose the tip and you stop them on the first possession, that you've gained an advantage.
Exactly. Oh, Heron threw it away under pressure there, but then Southwest turns around and does the same thing.
Anderson inside to Ruano. He scores to tie it.
Yeah, a great shot fake by Anderson and a great pass fake by Ruano as he gets to the basket. We're all knotted up again.
2 minutes to play. And Hill's going to be called for the charge. He drives in, pitches out to Haywood and runs over Heron.
I'll say it for about the third time tonight, Van. I am glad I'm not the one making those calls. I would not want to be those guys right now.
Golden Eagles still having a lot of trouble with the press, and looks like Lewis is going to be called for a foul there. I'm telling you, it's tough having undersized guards when the team you're playing has very tall guards.
Yeah, it's almost like it took Southwest a half to figure that out, that they could get that long athleticism up on top of the press and really cause some problems for Lakeside.
Well, having Sizemore's a guy that you could have put back there if you're Lakeside.
That's a great point.
He's fouled out. He's not there to do that much, to do that anymore. So it's Lewis and Heron all alone back there. And we're back to missed free throws again. It looks like Lakeside's going to get to shoot a couple. Jones had position there on the missed shot.
Really good block out by Derek there. Draw the over the back call.
Bisha jumps over and reaches across, and so Jones is going to get two here.
And we're getting ready to see Andy Garcia come back in for the Cougars. You know, that's a little defense or offense for defense there.
There may be a little attrition going on here too, in terms of the foul situation. Shot's no good. Garcia in for Bisha. And the second one goes.
That one was true.
Well, that's the third point scored, or the fourth point scored since the end of the third period for Lakeside. Lakeside with a 1 point lead, a minute 43, and there's a turnover. A.J. Anderson's got it. He's going to the basket. He's being chased hard, and he's going to be run down at the baseline. He comes up holding his head, but he's going to get two shots. He's probably the best pure shooter that the Golden Eagles have had at the line in a while. He's also a little shaken up, too.
Boy, he looked like a hockey player headed down ice there that got checked right into the net.
Well, Hilton's going to go visit with the trainer. He came out of that with a little blood draining out of him. That was a violent moment. Not violent in terms of just everybody playing hard and going at it. And Anderson gets that first shot to go. Lakeside up 2.
Well, if he's seeing 3 rims right now, he put it through the one in the middle.
That's right. And they did that again. 41-38 Lakeside, a minute 38 to play. And Lakeside, for the first time, has a little momentum. Nice pass inside by Hill, and Waso really
get a timeout here.
Waso had trouble handling it, but it bounced around. He got it back, and Southwest is going to call the timeout. So that's a 30-second timeout taken by Southwest.
A lot of physical play on that last possession. They were kind of letting them get away with it a little bit.
Yeah, it's been that way the whole game. There's not been a lot of ticky-tack fouls called tonight. They've been pretty active, and even just dribbling down the floor, there's been a lot of hand checking and, defense touching the chest of the ball handler.
Yeah,
it's been overlooked.
But I like it. That's what I like to see. I want them to let the kids play, let them decide the outcome.
Minute 24, 41-38 Lakeside.
I got to say, Van, what a great environment. We're just in the eighth. We ain't even made it to the ninth grade game yet.
That's
We're just
right.
in the eighth grade game, and it's a live gym here at Hartselle-Jones tonight.
Well, we've got students that enjoy the game, and they'll make their noise and support their team here.
Oh,
three-pointer just misses.
Soft off the front
for Austin
there.
Cordell.
Lewis
loses it. Hueso's going to take it all the way, and he's going to be called for double dribble just before Heron gets down there and gets run over again.
Yeah. Calamer's going to need an ice bath tonight when this one's said and done for sure.
Ruano getting it up the sideline, does a good job getting out of the trap and gets it knocked away. The Wolf takes it away from him, and here goes Southwest again. Under a minute to play. And there, looks like I didn't see what the call was, but I can tell based on
Hill, yeah.
I was going to say based upon Southwest's reaction, it's called a charge on Hill, and
I'll be honest, man, I didn't have a good angle of that. I couldn't see whether it was a charge or not.
He did a good job sidestepping it, but from where that official was down there, it probably looked clean to him. It probably looked like a clear, straight-on charge.
I also didn't manage to see who drew that either.
Well, I could have told you 30 seconds ago, but I've forgotten. And there's Lakeside having trouble handling the ball again.
Got Hilton coming back in the game here for Cougars. He's a shooter.
Well, I'll tell you, Lakeside practice tomorrow. They're going to be working on their press break.
Press break and free throws, Van.
Yep. Now, that being said, Lakeside's still up 3 with 47 seconds to play. Coming in right now is Joel Clement for the first time today. He's in to play some defense.
It's a big spot to come in. Another kid I have in class, another great kid, Joel Clement. Hard worker.
Is he related to Nene?
I believe he is, Van. Yes, I believe he is.
Nene Clement, one of our great volleyball players here. That shot's no good by Hill, and it goes out of bounds. It's Lakeside's ball.
Great job by Jones holding off the Cougars as they pursued the ball heading out of bounds.
He was going for it in the corner, saw he couldn't get it, and tried to make sure Southwest didn't. Here's Heron. He catches it immediately. Ball's grabbed out of his hands by Garcia, but that's going to be called a foul on Garcia.
I think that's one of those anticipation calls, Van.
Yeah, I think so, too.
He would have waited on it. Garcia might have got a tie up there.
Looked pretty clean to me. And it's important to note that Southwest does have the alternating possession right now. So Heron gets a chance here. He's got a chance maybe to put it away with 33 to play.
Yeah. He makes it a two-possession game. That's huge.
And he gets the first.
Ice water in the veins there by Calamer. But I see him wiping that sweat off on his shorts. Hands a little sweaty. There's a big spot right here.
You know, that ball is bigger than his head. He missed the second one, and Ruano fights for it. Looks like he's going to go over the back, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked like he kind of went a little hard over the man in front of him. So with 31 seconds left, we're back to free throws again on the other end.
Yeah, it's hard to fault aggression there, man. You want to see guys playing hard and being aggressive, fighting for rebounds.
Yeah.
Can't fault the kid for that, for sure.
Well, here's Hilton. He's going to get 2 now. It's a 4-point game. Lakeside in the lead. 31.3 to play. And this last 9 minutes, and that first one's good, 42-39. This last 9 minutes of play has taken about an hour.
Well, you know, you jinxed that, man. At the end of the third quarter, you commented on how quickly that third quarter went, and now here we are.
I put my foot in my mouth again right there. Second was no good.
Big board by Hueso, and he missed the bunny.
So Clement, who just comes in, gets the rebound. He's immediately fouled with 27 seconds left.
It's
a 3-point game.
Nothing like sitting for 26 minutes and then coming into the free throw line.
He sat down an entire 24-minute game plus 2 minutes and 30 seconds of overtime. And here he is with a chance to maybe put it away for the Golden Eagles.
See him trying to loosen that tension up in his shoulders.
Looks like we've got
I think Hilton
another foul out.
Yep.
Hilton's out.
That's definitely a loss for the
He has
Cougars.
battled tonight. He's left his blood on the court tonight.
He always does.
Clement's first shot comes off the back of the rim.
Now that adrenaline pumping there. Shot that one a little long. Let's see if he adjusts.
Second one's a little short. Ruano had a shot at it and loses it out of bounds. And I haven't seen a call by either official. It looks like they're giving it to Southwest, I think, but nobody actually.
They're going to talk about it.
Yeah, they're going to. I was curious there. I mean, it looked like Ruano may have had it and it got knocked out of his hands, but it looks like they're going to call it off of Brian. So Southwest has it. 24 seconds left. They're down 3. Hill bringing it up.
I like going 2-for-1 possessions here. Oh,
well, there's Garcia right with the 3. 13
people, it's Andy Garcia once again.
Clock's running with 10 seconds. And coach calls a timeout with 8.5 seconds to play. Lakeside's going to have it. Garcia came up big right there.
Yes,
that was a big shot right there.
Southwest got to realize, though, that there's still 8 seconds left in this game, and it's a tie ball game because they were celebrating pretty heavy. I even heard Coach Shannon say, "It's over with, move on."
Well, Coach Cleveland's here. He called that timeout. You know, Golden Eagles were having trouble getting the ball in.
Yes.
He runs and screams for that timeout just as they made a nice long pass and got it ahead to Jones. And it looked like they may have had a nice – they had some numbers. They'd have had some numbers there if he'd have kept playing and got it going. That's tough in that situation to know when to call that timeout and run something, or when do you just let it –
There's no way you can look back on that and second guess. You just got to make the right call in the moment. It's like my old football coach used to say, Van, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Well, I don't know what you're having for Christmas, but
Speaking of Christmas, Van, happy holidays to everybody out there on the live stream listening tonight.
Yeah, we've got one more game here before the holidays, and we'll
it's rivalry night in the city on Thursday, baby.
Yep, it is. It's it feels like rivalry night tonight too, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is like rivalry 1A right here.
Well, Clement's got it, 8.5. He gets it into Jones, and it's stolen by Hill. And a foul is called on Clement, tipping it away. I didn't think he touched him. He's called for the foul, so with 4.8 left, Hill is going to go to the line shooting 2.
It's like we
trying
were
to win this game.
We kind of want to let the kids decide that. Hate to blow a whistle in that situation when it's not a clear foul, but it is what it is.
And that shot is no good. 4.8 to play. The free throws have been about a 32% proposition here tonight. That was way off.
That one didn't even draw iron, Van. That one didn't even draw iron.
4.2.
That was an air ball, so the clock is stopped, but should the clock, that should be back to what it was before. Hit the horn, hit the horn. So
4.2. Should be 4.8 because it never, it was a violation. Set this up. 0-0-4.
we've got a situation where
it looks like they're going to put another second on because the ball was dead.
The clock was started, but it was a dead ball because it never hit the rim. So it's got to be set back to whatever it was on before the shot. So Golden Eagles have another 4.8. Let's see what happens. Heron's got it. He's just going to go 3 seconds. 2, 1. Anderson shoots it, doesn't get it off. It doesn't go anyway, so we're going to overtime number 2.
They were going to give him that, and he certainly did not get it off before the buzzer.
The official was ready to give that to him.
And he was going to give it to him for sure.
Well, we got 3 more minutes left in this game, and well, it's going to be more than 3 minutes with the free throw situation. We're going to have got more guys come in the game tonight who haven't played yet because we got guys going to foul out left and right here.
You can tell Mama to keep that stove hot because it's going to be a while before we get to supper.
Well, I had chili on cooking tonight, so I think I'm going to have that for breakfast, Chip.
A little chili burrito, Van. That sounds good.
Well, it's 42-42, heading into overtime number 2. Ninth grade team's going taking a quick nap. They've warmed up, and they've been warming up for about 2 hours now, so I think they're ready to go rest a little bit. The cheering has actually kept them moving. They've made a lot of noise in the bleachers out there.
If this is how it is, night in and night out for you on this live stream, I don't know how you do it because this is my first time, and I'll tell you what, I'm about worn out, and we're not even done with the 8th grade game.
We haven't had ones like this quite yet. Not this tight. We haven't had double overtime yet this year.
Well, hey, I'll take it. What a fun game to call. It's a fun game to play in, as you know from experience. It's a fun game to coach, as you know from experience. And I'm just glad to be sitting here enjoying it right now.
Well, let's change that. It was a fun game for me to watch from the sidelines for 3 years of high school. But it was.
You don't have to tell on yourself.
We had I can't lie. Too many people know the truth. But I got to tell you, the last game, the Golden Eagles against Fayetteville Purple was a lot like this. It was a tight, really well played, exciting game. Golden Eagles get the tip this time. So let's see if they can make good on it. Ruano goes to the basket. He's tripped, no call, misses the shot.
I think that's a good no call. Great dish by Hill there.
And it's just again, Southwest on those offensive boards down there.
Yeah, if they're able to pull this one out, that's something you're going to go back to is what a great job they did on the boards. That and that press in the second half and the overtimes.
So here's Hill going to the line again. He's got 2. Every foul's 2 shots from here on out.
Notice.
Shooting or not. And he drains the bottom of the net with the first shot. If he'd have done that 5 minutes ago, we'd be watching the 9th graders play right now.
Notice Hill with a little bit of an unorthodox style. He kind of leans back and falls back as he's shooting it, but it worked on those 2.
Well, it worked there. So the Cougars take a 2-point lead, 44-42. Of course, they scored first in the last overtime. Golden Eagles still having trouble getting the ball off over Hill up front.
Coach Cleveland choosing to go with Clement here to start the second overtime.
Well, and Hill called again for the charge right there.
And excuse me, as I say that, Clement's going to come out. Excuse me.
And it looks like, is Lewis back in? No.
Got number 2 coming in. Don't believe we have him here on our roster, actually. Get the ball inbounded to Jones, kicks it back to Anderson across the timeline to Heron.
So Ruano's got it up top. Pitches to Heron, who's getting it to the basket, kicks it out. That's Jude. Dribbles in and kicks back to Heron. Heron's in the lane. He puts it up off the board. It's no good. And Southwest gets the rebound, which Southwest seems to get most of the rebounds right now.
Yeah, they have a pretty decided size advantage for sure.
Again, I'm just telling you, up front in that press with Haywood and Hill up front trapping 2 point guards that are under 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just tough.
Yeah, that's tough. Hill trapped it on his hip there. He was able to gather it. Southwest is happy to play this 2-man game as long as Lakeside will let them here with a 2-point lead. Great patience by the Cougars.
Yep, taking their time. They've got the lead now. Golden Eagles got to be tired. Both teams got to be tired. And Haywood driving to the basket. He gets fouled there by Anderson, so he's going to get 2 shots.
Not to keep going back to personal experience, but I know last Thursday in that 9th grade game between Southwest and George that went into overtime, my own son played all 27 minutes. And I know he was pretty exhausted by the time that one was over. So these guys have got to be feeling it.
Yeah, we've not seen Hill and Haywood out too much here tonight. They've been in there the whole time.
Yeah. As we say that, we got Lagio down here jumping up and touching the net on the other end of the floor, so he's still got a little bit of juice left in him.
Well, it's a 3-point lead for Southwest with 1:25, and Hill steals the inbounds, throws it inside.
I kind of want to see him pull it out there maybe in that situation.
Well, he got a chance there when he got that rebound. Wazo's going to take it. Coach probably wishes he hadn't have done that because Lakeside's got it again. And here they go.
It's a 1-possession game still.
Lakeside not real smooth offensively right now. Wazo's going to take it up, get the basket, and he's fouled by Garcia.
Wow, it's another one of those tough calls. You see contact, there's lots of feet shuffling and legs moving, and you're just not sure what to call in that situation. But they give him the and one.
It's 45-44, Southwest in the lead. Brian Ruano at the line with a chance to tie it up.
And that's it for Garcia. Van Garcia just fouled out. That is not good for the Cougars coming back to the offensive end for sure. Coach Faulkner and Coach Shannon going to take their time here picking a replacement. Bringing in Teeb and Bisha.
So
Southwest faithful need to recognize the contribution that Andy made tonight, because if he hadn't heated up in the fourth quarter like he did, they wouldn't be here right now.
No, they wouldn't. No, he's the one that got him into this overtime situation. And Brian's free throw is good, and we're tied again, Chip. 58 seconds to play, and the Golden Eagles defense just got a little more energetic there. They're putting it on full court, not a lot of trapping here. They're having trouble getting matched up on the man. They've got it figured out now. Hill to the basket, shot's no good, a little long. And there's Jude with the rebound. He gets it ahead to Heron, inside to Jones. He goes up, he's fouled and it falls in, good.
I'll tell you what, I love Derek Jones, and I've been waiting to see something like that all night, and he finally came through in the most clutch of moments.
Oh my goodness, 36.4. I thought he said 10, I'm not sure. And that basket was good by Jones. The Golden Eagles now go up 48-45. They've scored 6 points on 2 traditional three-pointers in the last 20 seconds. 3-point lead with 26 seconds to play.
1 point in the whole second half, man.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Southwest gets it to the basket, misses. Anderson on the run, gets it to Jude, misses the layup. Boy, I bet Coach Cleveland wishes they'd have just held it there, although that shot would have been a good one. And travel is going to be called after Ruano and Cordell bump into each other. Cordell loses the ball. He's called for a travel. Ruano's limping. Looks like he might have got a dead leg. 8.9 seconds left. Southwest has it. It goes inbounds to Heron. Lakeside is fouled.
Boy, he almost wanted to call that intentional foul there on Haywood.
The official was wanting to do that. He backed off.
And that's a great move by the official, because he knows the kid's going to foul there, and he knows it's not malicious in intent. Kids just got to learn how to go after the ball.
So we got Jude here with 2 shots, 3-point lead. 6.2 seconds to play. It's no good. So if Southwest is going to do it, they're going to have to get it down and get a 3-pointer off with 6 seconds left.
And again, no Andy Garcia anymore.
And that one's no good. There's a fight for the ball, which causes a lot of time to run off. 1 second. And it's not going to get off. And Lakeside's going to pull it out, 48-45.
What a game. What a ball game.
Great game, great battle by both teams. Lakeside's going crazy over here, and Southwest is extremely dejected. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back to you after a while with the 9th grade game. We got to go drink some honey and lemon water.
Exactly.
Try to get our voices back.
Throat, man.
And we're going to get it ready for the 9th grade game.
Can't wait.
Chip, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
We'll be back in a moment on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network. get it. Welcome to Lakeside Junior High for tonight's 9th grade game between the visiting Southwest Cougars and your Lakeside Golden Eagles. Let's begin the game by meeting the starting lineups for both teams. We'll begin with the Southwest Cougars. To announce the starting lineup, here is Lakeside's own Mr. Chip Wilson.
All right, here we go for the Cougars. We got number 1, Reed Banks. Number 2, Javion Phillips. Number 3, Will Hudson. Number 22, Cash Wilson. And number 50, Christopher Brown. Cougars are coached by Hunter Shannon.
And now the starting lineup for your Lakeside Golden Eagles. 8th grader, a guard, number 24, Brian Antonio. 9th grader, a guard, number 4, Gerald Samuel. And 8th grader, a guard, number 2, Jackson Hallam. A 9th grader, a forward, number 34, Marcus Shepard. And a 9th grader, a guard, number 12, Ralph Jolly. The Golden Eagles are coached by Jason George, assisted by Grayson Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Hartzell Jones Gymnasium again. Here we're about to start the 9th grade game between Southwest and Lakeside, and I just got to say I'm exhausted.
Well, yeah, if you're just tuning in, you missed one heck of an 8th grade game that went into double overtime.
Yep, and it was not a quickly played game. Both teams were shooting 2 free throws about the last 10 minutes of the game. A lot of free throws, a lot of missed free throws, but boy, what an exciting game.
A great environment here tonight at Hartzell Jones Gymnasium, and we are underway.
Well, Marcus Shepard wins the tip for the Golden Eagles. Hallam drives in, kicks out to Gerald Samuel.
Gerald going with the long sleeves tonight, as is Ralph.
Ralph working it now.
Kind of don't blame him. It's pretty chilly in here, man.
Golden Eagles trying to get a little penetration and pitch.
Southwest
Brian Antonio, he's going to make his move. He gets into the lane, looks to dump it off to Shepard, but he's fouled on the floor.
Foul on Will Hudson there. First foul of the night on either squad. Gerald going to take it out for the Golden Eagles. Hallam gets it swatted out of bounds by Wilson. Wilson with quite the height advantage there on Jackson.
It's another game where we got small guards for the Golden Eagles, and so there's definitely a height advantage for Cougars. Hallam goes up, misses that shot. Southwest has it. Banks gets it up the floor, stolen by Brian Antonio.
One a little bit.
And Antonio gets that one.
Easy pick 6 for Brian.
So that'll make it 2-0 Golden Eagles. Wilson's got it in the backcourt, gets it in the middle.
Oh, they're going to bail Will out there. He was a little bit under control, didn't quite have the ball in his grasp. But they got him with a foul on Ralph.
Well, that's Ralph's first. It's first foul for the Golden Eagles. And good job by Shepard there, walling off the interior.
Southwest doing a good job of being patient. Great dish by Hudson. Oof. Hudson come up a little gimpy after that play.
Looks like he's kind of limping there.
Boy, I don't know about that, Van. Looked like Brian might have tied him up. They're going to get him with a foul.
Well, that's the first one on Antonio. 2 fouls on Lakeside in the first half so far.
Javion letting it fly.
There's a 3-point attempt knocked down there by Javion Phillips.
If he's hot, the Eagles better look out.
If he hits that shot in the first game, we wouldn't go to double overtime. Golden Eagles missed shot there, and Southwest comes out with it.
Lakeside's getting good looks. Yeah, he did.
A little extra step taken right there by Reed Banks.
I think if Lakeside's going to be successful in the half court, they're going to have to get Shepard involved because he's about the only one that can match size for size with Southwest.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Got the 2-2-1 press going on here. Golden Eagles being patient. Ralph gets it across. Southwest doesn't really go and trap hard there that time. Now they're back into man-to-man. Ralph picks it up inside, kicks it back out to Gerald. Gerald's looking for his gap. He gets it inside to Marcus, and there's 2. Nice job.
They'll get the big man involved.
4-3 Lakeside. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first period. Reed Banks working it against Gerald. Big height advantage there. And Phillips misses that one. Shepard fighting for the rebound. Gerald comes out with it, throws it ahead to Hallam. Hallam comes back for it and goes up, kisses it off the board. Nice looking shot there.
That's just a great job by Shepard being active on the boards, keeping it alive.
That was a great job too by Gerald seeing it. He's down there in the trees. I don't know how he saw that Jackson was snowbirding back there. Well, that was no good.
Now for your old timers, that was Oliver Miller-esque on that full court pass from underneath the basket.
It was. It was a little short on the pass, but came out of there. Who's that foul on? That foul right there was called on Cash Wilson, his first. Again, full court press.
Yeah, a little soft pressure here by Southwest. Not really getting up and pressuring a whole lot. Just slowing things down.
Good job by Lakeside finding the open guys and being patient, not trying to run it up there against a trap like a lot of teams do at this age.
Jackson wanting to ISO here.
And Gerald's going to pull up for the 3.
It's short.
Phillips got the rebound, and here comes
wholesale substitutions
Southwest.
Getting ready here by Lakeside. We
Yep.
got 5 Eagles at the scorer's table.
Well, they're all exhausted after that 8th grade game, trying to give each other a rest.
Yeah, for sure.
That shot by Banks is no good. Foul's going to be called on.
Shepard.
Foul's going to be called there on Shepard.
Good job by Cash blocking out.
All right, and so Golden Eagles have a wholesale substitution here.
I see Tate and Skates. I see Javen Polite. I see Quentin Hemos.
Got, I believe, Alan Kaniski. And also Lee Bow came in.
Now, like I said, I haven't got to see a lot of Lakeside this year. Is that pretty typical of Coach George to go?
He's had some
5
games
for
where he's
5?
done it. Yeah, all these guys have played quite a bit. Nice job right there by Southwest running the pick. Javen gets picked on the inside right there, and so shot is going to be good by Christopher Brown, and the foul is going to be called on Lee Bolkeem. That's the fourth team foul on Lakeside in the half. 2:28 left to play in the first.
Good job by Brown finishing at the rim. Long on the free throw. Great tap out by Javion, but Southwest couldn't come down with it.
Tate and Skates was right there to pick it off. So Lakeside's got it, leading 6-5, 2 minutes and 19 left to play. Lee Bolkeem backs up and takes the 3. It's no good. Long rebound comes out there to Banks, and he's going to take it to the basket. Off the board, no good.
He's got to make those.
There's the big man again with the rebound. Brown puts it in and gives Southwest the lead.
No, Brown did a great job kind of unofficially screening off the defender there for Banks as he was taking it to the basket, then comes up with the rebound and a putback. Good start here for Chris Brown.
And Southwest is kind of up the, you got the subs coming in here for Southwest, or for Lakeside. Southwest kind of up the pressure a little bit on these guys who maybe are a little less experienced handling the ball. So Lakeside's got the ball. Lee Bolking with the steal. It's called double dribble. I thought he just ran out of bounds with it over there, but double dribble's called. So Lakeside's going to come back with the original starting lineup: Marcus Shepard, Brian Antonio, Ralph Jorling, Jackson Hallam, and Gerald Samuel.
And in the midst of all that, you had Gavin Connor check in for Southwest, take the place of Reed Banks. Reed looked like he was wincing a little bit as he came off the floor. He may have come down with an injury there.
And there's Brian with another steal.
Well, Cash did a good job reading Brian's aggressiveness, trying to cut back door, but it was a little too late. Connor already let the pass go.
Yeah, it was a little miscommunication on the there on the offense. And here's another one. Southwest throws it away. Lakeside's going to get it back.
Yeah.
Lakeside leading 8-7, a minute 10 to play in the first.
In a game that's probably going to be as tight as this one, you can't have unforced errors, that's for sure.
I got to say, Chip, it's been nice that we haven't shot a free throw every 25 seconds this game. Ralph Jorling gets the basket off the board. It's good. Lakeside goes up 10-7
and I gotta
under
say,
a minute.
Man, I hope you didn't just jinx that.
I don't believe in that. I just think the worst is going to happen anyway. It doesn't matter what you say.
That's Van Stuman at his finest.
So there's a foul on Lakeside.
Jason.
Hudson taking it out for Southwest, finds Phillips under the basket, gets it under control, takes it up with some contact, no call. Hudson does a great job fighting for the rebound, and Gavin Connor puts it in, and I'll throw it back to you now, Van.
Well, the Golden Eagles got their second foul on Brian Antonio right there. That's going to be a factor later on. And there's a turnover. Ralph makes a bad pass there. It gets stolen, and that's Will Hudson with the basket.
Big, strong move by Will Hudson right there. He came up with some huge steals in that press the other night against George. Brian looked very indecisive there and ends up getting it sent back by Chris Brown.
And the jump ball is going to be called. That's going to be Southwest. Southwest will get it.
Stafford Waller checking in the game here for Southwest, going to give Chris Brown a breather. For Cougar fans, hopefully we see Brown back pretty soon. He's been doing a great job.
13 seconds left, and Southwest leading at 11-10. Golden Eagles pressing, trying to slow them down, take away Southwest's chance to get a shot off here in the last few seconds, and Lee Bolking's going to be called for the foul. Calling this game a lot tighter, I feel like, than the last one.
Yeah, and you know, you think in age, 8th and 9th grade is not a big difference, but really sometimes it is in style of play.
Yeah.
You see a big difference physically in the maturity of these kids.
It's a big difference in experience. There's Lee Bolking going for the steal, takes a bad angle and runs into Stafford Waller. So there's
Cougars
two quick ones
here.
Two quick fouls on Lee Bolking. He's going to come back out. 4.8 to play in the first. Waller up there shooting 1-1.
Skates and Samuel going to come back for the Golden Eagles here for this final 4 seconds. Got to think they're thinking about getting it in Gerald's hands so he can push it up the floor.
Yeah, he's also got 2 guys with 2 fouls. He just got out of the game too there.
Great point.
And the first shot goes off the board, and apparently those count just the same as the regular old straight in, nothing but net shots.
Well, I got to tell you, as smart as a kid as I know Stafford Waller is, he may run a bank one day, so the bank's always open for Stafford.
And you know what? Maybe he watched that last game. I wish most of those kids would have tried to shoot it off the board too. The way it was going.
Style, we would have taken anything.
1 second left. Ralph tries one from half court. It gets it swatted. So we go to the end of the first period, and Southwest leads at 13-10. We're going to take a break and be right back with the second period on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
We are back for the second period. Van Stuman here with Chip Wilson, and Lakeside's going to have it first as we open period number 2. Southwest Cougars lead at 13-10.
I got to say, I don't have the classically trained voice that you do, Van. I had to pop in a peppermint there at the end of the first period after a double overtime first game.
Is classical training what you call it, screaming at kids all day long for 30 years?
Hey, whatever it takes.
Well, Ralph Jorlane gets inside, makes a beautiful pass to Marcus Shepard off the board, and it's 13-12
Great
Southwest.
Job drawing Waller having to step up and leave Shepard, and Shepard wide open for the layup.
Phillips gets to the basket, misses the shot. Shepard with the rebound to Hallam. He's going up the sideline to Gerald. Gerald tries to go baseline, loses the ball. Didn't get called for a travel there. I thought he might. Tatum Skates is going to take the 3, and it's no good.
Coach George didn't like that. He wanted to see a little bit of patience there on that possession. Phillips dangerously looked like he carried it and got away with it. Great look underneath to Stafford, and he missed the layup.
Gerald Samuel bringing it up. Gets it to Jackson Hallam, who throws up an air ball from the wing. Coach George didn't like that either.
Now that's 2 possessions with really quick, bad threes right off the bat. No coach is going to like that for sure.
And there's Marcus Shepard going for the block on Will Hudson, and he gets a little body right there.
It was a great drive by Will.
Oh, actually, that's going to be called on Skates. Tatum Skates, I guess, reached and got him on the floor as he was going to the basket before he got the shot off. So it's going to be 1-1 for Hudson.
Good drive by Will, driving hard but under control, drawing the foul. Now we'll see if he can finish it off here at the free throw line.
So it tips off the official out of bounds, but it was knocked into him by Southwest, so Lakeside's going to have it.
A good hustle play by Hudson going after his missed free throw.
Again, the press has been a problem for both 8th and 9th grade teams tonight for Lakeside.
Banks
be impatient.
Banks back in the game here for Southwest.
Skates looks to go baseline, pitches it out to Ralph, who uses up his dribble, but I guess he didn't use up his dribble. He gets into the lane, puts it up there nicely right into the basket.
Boy, you could tell Ralph saw something he liked there in that one-on-one situation. He wanted it.
Golden Eagles take the 14-13 lead with about 4 minutes left in the first half.
I got to tell you, Van, it's fun watching Banks and Samuel go at each other here in the backcourt. I've been watching that since they were in about the 3rd grade.
Well, they were probably similar in height back in the 3rd grade.
Well, Gerald was.
Well, I've got
the discrepancy there has always been there for sure.
Banks' height shocks me after I coached both of his brothers. Neither one of them were anywhere near his size when they were in junior high. Well, there's a steal by Southwest.
Yeah, good job by Cash slapping it away on the sideline, and Reed corralled it, got it ahead to Javion. Good play in the full court there by all the Cougars.
Gerald goes up with a quick contested shot underneath. It's no good. It's tipped away by South. Well, I guess it's tipped out by Lakeside. It'll be Southwest ball.
I think that's the 3rd block here in the first half by Cash, not known as a shot blocker, but he's doing a good job on the defensive end tonight. Javion turns and gives it to the camera over there in the corner, aware of where the camera is. He's got a little showmanship to him, man.
Well, it's 18-14, Southwest. Golden Eagles might have missed an opportunity right there. Shepard opened up the basket. Gerald getting away from the pressure.
Yeah, cheap foul there by Gerald. That's not a smart play.
Replaced by Quentin Hermio. Still just 9 fouls against Lakeside. So it's 1-1. Got Chris Brown back in.
You know, it didn't prove true on that play, but as these guys were growing up, when I was coaching these boys for Southwest, they used to refer to Gerald as the pickpocket. That was his nickname, was the pickpocket.
Got himself in trouble there, picking up his dribble early there. Shepard's going to be fouled. Looks like that's going to be called on Brown.
Not it on Brown.
Only the third foul call on Southwest.
Doing a good job of playing good defense, moving their feet and not reaching. Sharing this one.
Golden Eagles working it with 2:20 left. And Quentin Hermios drives into the lane. He's going to get fouled there by Banks.
Box one, let's go.
A little bit of contact, but not sure. Not sure if you want to call that one.
Huge, right here.
Shepard a little surprised when they dropped that one in his breadbasket.
Well, shot doesn't go. Lakeside gets, or Southwest gets it, and they're off on the run. Phillips looking to, really wanted to take it in, it looked like. He pulled it back out, though. There's Banks. He gets to the basket. Tries to pitch it inside to Brown. It gets stolen by Skates. Lakeside loses it. And the foul's called right there. Looks like foul's going to be called on Shepard.
Shepard thought he had a clean block there, but ball don't lie, as they say.
I think Coach George is saying, look, it was all ball. There was no body. And meanwhile, while that's going on, Wilson's knocking down 2 free throws. So Southwest takes a 20-14 lead with under 2 minutes to play in the half. Ralph gets it ahead to Skates.
Brown with a nice steal on a bad pass.
Yeah, Hallam got off his feet there and made a pass to a place that was not open. And there's Phillips with that 3 again. That would have been a dagger right there. It didn't go though. Ralph's got it. He's bringing it down. He's in the lane. Nice little step move there, but he can't get the shot to go.
And a good job by Hudson pulling down the board.
And there's Jackson Hallam with the steal, and he's fouled by Banks. That should be the second foul on Reed. Minute 13 to play. 20-14 Southwest. Hallam gets the 3 from the corner. It falls short. Wilson with the rebound, and here goes Southwest.
Great find by Banks, but Brown's going to travel with it. Sometimes Brown's just a little too hesitant when he catches the ball in the post. If he would just catch and go up strong and use that size to his advantage, he'd be a little bit better served.
Lakeside trying to close it up here a little bit as we end the half and throw it away. Got it to Skates on the sideline. He was kind of tightrope walking there and lost the ball.
Another deflection by Cash in the middle of the floor. I got to tell you, I've known him for 14 years. I've never seen him have such good hands.
There's Wilson down inside. Turnaround jumper doesn't go. Shepard with the rebound. 35 seconds. Hallam gets in the lane. Throws up a running jumper. He wasn't real square for it, but there's Hermios with the steal. So Lakeside's got it back.
I got to say, Southwest has had several advantages here in the last few minutes to push this lead up a little bit and has not taken advantage of it at all.
So with 10 seconds left, Lakeside's going for the final shot of the half here.
Coach sends Ralph with 7 left. He's going to shoot a step back.
Shoot it!
Shot's no good. It bounces out of bounds. 0.3 seconds left. So Southwest is going to throw it in. And it's going to be it. And that's it. That's the end of the first half. Southwest leads it 20-14. And we're going to take a break for halftime. We'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Sports Network.
We need to go. I gotta go do some things too.
She's here, I guess. I'm sorry. I had to. Where is okay, tell her to get rid of it. Yeah, get up. Where's Laura? Demetrius, behind you, Hitchman.
Before you run off for halftime, stay close by because we're about to have a performance by Lakeside. Go. Welcome back to Lakeside Junior High, where Southwest leads Lakeside 20-14 as we open the second half. Lakeside had it first, Southwest had it first. Lakeside with a steal, and then a big block right there by Brown. Southwest has it back. Reed Banks gets inside, misses the shot, but he's fouled.
That was a good, tough, strong drive to the basket right there. And when you got a bigger man like Shepard in there, you got to do what Reed did and take it right at his body.
That foul's on Shepard, and I believe he may be in a little foul trouble now. Yeah, that's 3 fouls on Marcus Shepard.
Banks puts the first one in. But misses the second.
Shepard with the rebound. Ralph Jorlang pushing it up the sideline. Golden Eagles down by 7. And Ralph with a nice little running jumper there.
Float game.
About 10 feet.
Go get it, Javion.
And there's a loose ball. Nice
great
pass.
hustle by Ralph. Oh, my goodness. And a huge steal by Cash. Nice dish to Phillips, and he blows the layup.
Jorlang got the rebound. Did you see that nice little touch pass Ralph made on that steal a while ago?
Talk about a heady play. That's
my goodness.
Heady play.
I just think back to the 9th grade, 8th grade kids that played basketball in Mena, Arkansas in the early 80s. And it didn't look anything like this, Chip.
I believe you 100%, Van.
So Gerald gets it inside to Shepard. He looks like he's close to being tied up. I believe the foul's going to be called on Brown, and that's what happens. So that'll be Brown's second, first foul of the half.
Shepard tending to do a lot of talking here tonight. He might want to take a peek at the scoreboard before he does too much of it.
Lakeside working it. And Antonio gets in the lane. He gets the layup. It's good. It's now 21-18. Lakeside's cut into that lead a little bit.
Lakeside really extending that defense. Javion with
they've gotten some opportunities out of it, but every time they get a steal, they throw it back away. And there's a steal right there. Gerald's going to take it. He gets into the lane. Just kind of sits and waits on the flyby and tosses it in.
I didn't see that, Van. Coach George was in my way, but the Southwest crowd looked like they were calling for a travel there.
Well, it might have been. But it wasn't that obvious. There's Reed Banks with 2 for Lakeside.
That's a big bucket for Southwest. Lakeside had it cut to 1.
And there's Gerald with a little running jumper, and it's good.
Float game strong with that one, too.
Now, that shot that Gerald made is not there's a double dribble call over there on the sideline on Phillips.
Yeah, Javion lost control of it a little bit there along the sideline.
And there's a timeout called by Southwest. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you. It's really been a hotly contested contest. I mean, even going back to that 8th grade game.
Yeah, you can tell, man, in these situations, kind of like we alluded to during the 8th grade game, you got intra-city rivalries. You got kids that have been playing either with or against each other since they were 7, 8 years old. And you got a good, nice, loud environment here in Hartselle-Jones Gymnasium.
Yeah. Well, you got really competitive coaches. It is all the ingredients for a great night of basketball is what it is, Chip.
Yes, it is.
So Lakeside's going to have it back. Gerald in the corner, greatly outsized by Cash over there. Hallam pitches it out. So Jorlang tries to take it in on 3 guys. He's going to get the foul called for him.
I feel like
we called against Phillips.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, against Banks.
That's
his 3rd.
I feel like they bailed him out a little bit there. Ralph was in the middle of a long Euro step. He ended up getting away with it. with them calling the reach. Gerald late getting down the floor because he was too busy asking for a call from the official. Banks got tied up on the way to the basket. They call a jump. Looked like a little bit of a reach maybe, but they're going to give him the jump ball. More talking going on out there. Banks and Antonio chirping back and forth a little bit.
I've got to say, I've seen a lot of those whistles tonight where you look at the officials and there's no call coming. It's like they're trying to figure out what they want to call.
Mm-hmm.
And that's left me confused a few times tonight.
They got to be confident when the whistle. You can't be indecisive when it comes to these situations.
Kind of like you got to be confident and decisive when you're being pressed all up and down the court.
That's right.
Golden Eagles do a good job being patient and getting it down there right that time. And foul, I guess, is called.
I think they're going to get Javion there. Again, that was kind of ticky-tack.
So Ralph's going to be taking free throws here. He gets 2 shots, and he's down 1, so he's got a chance to put Lakeside in the lead.
How many fouls is that on Javion?
That looks like that's the first one I've got, but I'm not necessarily right. And that first free throw will tie it up at 23. Ralph getting ready for a second shot here. And Ralph gets the second one, so the Golden Eagles take the lead 24-23 after struggling from behind for quite a while in this game. Press is
got a 10-second call.
That seemed quick. I felt like Ralph was probably doing a little body check in there too, but hey.
Well, and he also called it as Will was crossing the half-court line, so tough to say.
The end result ends up being a turnover in favor of Lakeside. Hallam misses the shot. He's had a tough game today. He's had a hard time getting it in the basket.
Cash got a piece of that one too. That's the second time he's been able to block one of Hallam's shots, but again, quite a size advantage on him. And again, remember, Hallam just an 8th grader playing up in this 9th grade game too.
That's true. Antonio, another 8th grader, just gets called for that foul on the sideline over there. And Hallam going for the steal. He gets tangled up there on top of Gavin Connor, and tempers flared a little.
I'll tell you what, that referee is not liking what he's hearing out of Gerald right now. If looks could kill, the one he gave Gerald would be pretty deadly.
So after all that, it's a foul on Lakeside, and it's going to go back to Southwest down by 1.
Called that foul on Hallam. Josh Gandhi puts one up off the glass. It's no good, and Antonio with the rebound goes length of the floor to Gerald. Finds Shepard trailing, and he lays it in.
So Lakeside taking a 3-point lead is I think that's the biggest lead they've had tonight.
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, they haven't had a lead since very early on. It looks like Ralph's going to be called. He's just putting a little too much pressure on the sideline over there, and that's going to get his first foul of the game.
Coach George wants to call timeout after that one.
We'll see what kind of timeout this is. That's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you. Minute 28. It's 26-23 Lakeside at this point. The momentum has really changed since the first half.
Yeah, but I got to say this tightly contested game is about what I expected. I feel like these two teams are pretty evenly matched when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I'm certainly not saying, looks like Lakeside's going to take this one now. There's a lot of time left.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And
if we learned anything from the 8th grade game, it's definitely not over.
It's not over. It's never over.
Hudson takes his inbound pass back from Brown.
Nice, a lot of good ball movement by Southwest right here, and there's a travel call, it did look to me like double dribble.
Yeah, I agree.
So here comes Gerald. Minute 7 left in the third. Golden Eagles leading by 3, 26-23. No rush to score here. They're taking their time. It's under a minute left now. Ralph just kind of sitting on it. As long as the defense is backed off, it looks, now he's going to make a little move. Gets into the lane, pulls up, misses it. Shepard's battling underneath with Brown and Wilson, and it's going to be called a jump ball. Possession there will go to Southwest. Banks is going to check back in for the Cougars. He's replacing Gandhi.
Gerald and Reed going to take a one-on-one here up the court. Reed gets a step on him. Shepard stepped away from the ball and let Banks go right to the basket.
Like Shepard had a perfect, because I don't think Banks saw Shepard under there. He was kind of behind the defender, but he was set up and he just kind of bailed out at the last second.
It's almost like he was afraid of picking up that 4th foul and didn't want to take that chance.
Samuel goes for the 3, misses it.
Great job by Will Hudson on the boards. He skied for that rebound and then was able to draw a foul in the process.
That's tough. He's going to be fouled there by Shepard, and that's number 4 on Marcus. Lee Bolkeem's going to check in right here. He's in for Gerald, it looks like.
Not going to replace Shepard for the final 5 seconds. I know there's only 5 seconds and they've got to go the length of the floor, but I don't know if I'd want to take that chance of him picking up a 5th foul.
There, Southwest throws it a little long, tips off of Reed Banks' hand, goes out of bounds.
A 1.3 here. Gandhi's going to check back in for Banks. Stafford Waller going to slide in. Chris Brown. Give them an extra couple seconds of rest.
So Hallam takes the long 3 at the end of at the buzzer. It's no good. It's 26-25 Lakeside as we end the third. We're going to be back, and we're going to take a breather here because in the next minute, we're going to get started on a really exciting 4th period. So we'll be back here in a moment on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
We're back at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium at Lakeside Junior High in Springdale, and the Golden Eagles are going to have the ball first as we open the 4th period. Golden Eagles leading it 26-25.
Here we go. This is 6 minutes right here. Shepard looking to set the screen there and free Ralph. Ralph doesn't go for it. Going to give it off to Brian Antonio. Back to Ralph. Great block by Will Hudson as Brian Antonio takes it in, and Hudson sends it back hard out of bounds.
So Lakeside still got it. Up 1, 5:33 to play in this game. Hallam trying to get in the lane, kicks it out to Antonio, nothing doing. Back to Hallam, he's going to work a little bit. Pitches it to
he did walk.
Who takes a step before he puts it on the floor.
He did. I feel like you see that a lot these days. Sometimes these kids are a little quick to take that first step before they put the ball down.
Yeah, they're just in such a hurry. Too big a hurry right there.
And then most of the time they act appalled that travel got called.
Banks goes in. Looks like he's going to be called for the charge there, which is good for Lakeside because that was Marcus Shepard. He ran over, and Shepard's got 4.
A pretty strong message that last time he stepped out of the way of Banks' drive.
Well, he got that one. Gerald Samuel back in. He's going to replace Lee Boking. Lakeside working it up against that pressure.
Got Gavin Connor back in the game here for the Cougars.
There's a nice pass ahead to Brian Antonio. He's going to take it under the basket, dribbles all the way under, and I guess he stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, he went so far he went out of bounds.
Looked like the Golden Eagles were going to take advantage of the press right there, but they turn it right back over. Southwest down 1, under 4:50 to play.
You know, man, I just realized we haven't seen a lot out of Javion Phillips in the second half. He was pretty MIA during the third quarter. Southwest might want to try to get him going.
Well, there's a nice steal by Marcus Shepard. He gets it down ahead to Antonio. Brian goes up, and he's fouled right there by Phillips.
I think actually they gave that one to Cash Wilson.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Maybe. You may want to double check that.
They call that foul on Wilson. I didn't see that.
You saw Phillips coming down with a heavy swat from the top. I figured that's where the call was coming from myself.
Well, first shot was good. Lakeside up 2. Antonio's got his second now. Little long, bounces out. Wilson with the rebound. It's a 2-point lead for Lakeside with 4:30 to play.
Get up, Brian, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Great shot fake by Josh Gandhi, who puts it up in over the side of the rim.
Well, that'll tie it up. 27-27, approaching 4 minutes left in the game. Nice job by Gerald Samuel. High rebound comes up. Gerald jumps in the air for it, tips it to Marcus Shepard, who gets the shot to go, and the foul called on Wilson.
Yeah, a lot of times when you come in trying to block it from behind and go over the top of the guy's head, they're going to get you for that every time.
Shepard misses the free throw. Golden Eagles up 2. 3:53 to play. Travel called.
That's the worst call I've seen all night, Van. I know I'm not supposed to say that kind of stuff, but that was absolutely terrible. Gandhi's feet were glued to the ground, both of them, and they called him for a walk.
Well, here comes Lakeside with it, up 2, 3.5 to play. Lakeside working it around. Southwest not putting a lot of pressure on. They're kind of hanging back and letting Lakeside sort of continue to pass it around and dribble around the perimeter. Nice job of stopping penetration, though. Hallam with a little step-back jumper that's no good. Brown with the rebound. And it's off to Hudson, and he's on the run. There's Gandhi with a shot from the corner. It's no good. And Shepard's in position to get the rebound. He just can't quite grab it, and it goes out of bounds.
Got to be honest, I think Brown might have got away with over in the back there.
So Southwest down 2 with under 3 minutes to play, and Phillips just hit the three.
Bucket by Javion Phillips.
Well, and that'll give them the lead. Southwest leads at 30-29 now with under 3 to play.
I'm not a huge fan of that shot selection, but a lot
nice
of
when it goes.
a lot of nerve
That's
to take it.
No. Great
Yes.
shot. Lakeside still being patient, not in a rush. Gerald's got it in the corner. He gets in the lane, tosses it up there. Not a real good shot. And Lakeside's got, or Southwest has got the rebound. Foul's going to be called on Gerald.
I'll say it's kind of sad the official by the scores table had to make that call when it happened right in front of the official on the baseline.
That's 6. Javion. Left middle. Clear.
Javion a little out of control on that pass. Probably should have just kept it in his own hands.
So Golden Eagles trying to get it back. Ralph misses the free throw, three-pointer, Antonio comes in for the rebound, but loses control. It goes back to Hudson. And he's going to get fouled, it looks like, by Antonio.
I got to say, Van, I don't understand when the other team comes down with a defensive rebound like Southwest does, why Lakeside would have 3 kids swatting after the ball in this situation. You just got to play straight up or get back and make good decisions. And they definitely didn't right there.
Well, 2:02 left to play. Southwest leads at 30-29. And Will Hudson at the line. Quentin Hermios just checked in for Gerald Samuel. First shot's good. 2-point lead now for Southwest.
Buried that one. Been real impressed with Hudson these last couple of games on both ends of the floor. And he knocks the second one down.
Was good. 3-point lead. Lakeside with 2 minutes left. They're going to have to make a move now. Still having a little trouble with the press.
Got away with one there. Quentin lost it between his legs and got it back.
Well, Hallam gets it to the basket. Cannot get it to drop.
I really think he struggled against Southwest size here tonight. Altering a lot of those shots. Gandhi passes on the 3 and gives it up to Javion, who takes probably an ill-advised shot in the lane.
Brown with the rebound, put back. And it's a 5-point lead now for Southwest. Lakeside really needs to make a move.
Southwest needs to hold on to this soft pressure that they got going. The pass goes right through Javion's hands out of bounds, and that's got to hurt. You get the steal in the press, get it across half court, and then one of those unforced errors that's going to give it right back to Lakeside.
Well, there's a timeout taken by Coach George. It's full timeout, so we'll take a break. We'll be back with 1:17. And Southwest leading by 5. You're here with the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Well, we're back here at Lakeside Junior High in Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium. Lakeside has fallen behind by 5. Southwest has come from about a 4-point deficit, 3 or 4
3 or 4,
deficit.
yeah.
and to take a 5-point lead here. Lakeside just can't get any shots to fall.
Southwest going to back the pressure off here coming out of the timeout.
Still in man-to-man.
Good quick hands by Will Hudson.
Now Shepard just kind of turned and made, looks like they had a play called. Shepard turned and made that pass without really looking to see if his man was open.
Coach George is going to call another timeout.
Well, this is a 30, so we'll stay here with them. You know, we saw in the last game a 5-point lead with 1:09 was nothing in our last game.
That's absolutely right.
I don't think we're going to see so many missed free throws in this one, though.
I was just about to say that. Both teams have shot the ball from the free throw line a lot better than those 8th graders did in the previous game. But maybe that's one of those things that comes with age and experience.
Well, Southwest has got to feel good about where they are right now at this point.
Yeah, for sure. A 2-possession game with just over a minute left. Lakeside has struggled a little bit from the floor.
It just takes 1 3, though, to kind of change the tone, though, doesn't it?
Definitely does. This place will erupt if somebody knocks down a 3 on this possession.
Shepard takes the inbounds pass back to Hallam. He's going to drive around. Dish out there to Skates, who loses it. It looks like Gandhi's going to be called for a foul.
Yeah, not a smart play by Josh to reach in there, but sometimes in the heat of the moment that happens.
So Skates is going to get 2 shots. I'm sorry, 1 and 1.
Southwest a big size advantage here on the block, but sometimes that can come back to bite you in a lack of quickness.
And long rebound comes off. Cash Wilson reaches for it, can't quite get it. It goes off of his hand, so Lakeside's going to have it on the baseline.
Yeah, I say all that about size and quickness, and then you get a long rebound. That's an outlier for sure. Looks like they're trying to run Skates off something over here in the near corner, but Ralph's going to pull it.
And there it is. He knocks it down. Coach George takes the timeout. So that's going to make it 34-32. It's now a 2-point game with 53 seconds left to play. That's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break with them, and we'll be right back on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
We're back at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium at Lakeside Junior High. 53.1 seconds on the clock. Southwest leads it 34-32. Ralph Jorlang just hit a big 3 for the Golden Eagles to bring Lakeside within 2. Golden Eagles throwing the press on here. It's going to be a big finish, just like the last game, Chip.
Yes, it is. Heavy pressure here by the Golden Eagles. Great inbounds to Reed.
And Jorlang going for the ball. He's going to foul Banks with 50.3 to play. So Banks is going to go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Both teams in the bonus.
Big free throws here for Banks. He could make it a 2-possession game again.
And he gets that first one. 35-32.
As your former player and his big brother Chase nervously looks on from the stands. Reed nails them both.
That's a big one.
Huge.
Those 2 big ones. 36-32, 4-point game, under a minute to play. We're at 45 seconds right now. Jorlang ahead to Brian Antonio, back to Ralph.
Using a lot of clock here.
Ralph gets a ball screen, takes the 3. It's no good. Wilson with the rebound. He's looking to find somebody. Takes the dribble when he needs it and hits Banks. Banks is on the way here. Jackson Hallam reaches out and grabs Banks' shorts and gets that foul. He was doing all he could to get there and stop the clock, and all he could get his hands on was some of those big shorts hanging there.
And, honestly, if he doesn't, the way Reed was barreling in there, Marcus Shepard might have drawn another charge on him because it didn't look like Reed was slowing down and Marcus was setting himself up for it.
Well, the shot's no good.
A rebound by Will
Hudson with the rebound, and he's going to be called for the travel.
They're going to get him with the travel, but, man, great effort on that rebound. That was awesome.
Back in 1981, back in 1980 when I was a 9th grader, you couldn't have fouled me like that because you couldn't have grabbed my shorts.
Van, that's a mental image I'm not sure I wanted, but we'll go with it.
Tight little red shorts were what we wore back in the Mena Bearcats in those days. Michael Jordan ruined it for us. Golden Eagles trying to get a shot off in the last 10 seconds here. And there's Ralph Jorlang with another three. Is going to make it a 1-point game with 6.8 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, you talk about.
And Coach George just takes a timeout.
I believe that's his last one too, Van.
We'll stay here with you.
Talk about having ice water in the veins, whatever you want to call it. Ralph has shown that in the final minute tonight for sure.
It's 36-35. Southwest with the lead. 6.8 seconds left to play.
And now Coach Shannon wants to make sure he's got his best free throw shooters and his best decision makers in the game right now.
Well, Golden Eagles are getting back on defense. I'm not sure that's what they want to do. There they realize, wait a minute, we're supposed to pick them up here with 6.8 seconds left. So here we go. It's going to be either a steal or a quick foul on the inbounds pass.
Wilson taking it out, and he can move the length of the baseline if he needs to.
Southwest set up in that 1-4 where they could send a guy deep. Shepard reaches in. Could have been called a jump ball, but it's going to be called a foul.
That was another one of those anticipation calls. You're expecting them to try to foul, and Mike could have got a jump ball, but.
Well, that's the 5th one on Shepard.
Yeah, that'll be 5 on Marcus. Good effort tonight by Marcus.
Yeah, had a good job tonight. Quentin Hermios is going to replace him. So Banks is up there with a chance to he can even if he hits 2, it's still just a 3-point game. Golden Eagles are going to have a chance here regardless. First one doesn't go. Got 2 shots as a result of the double bonus. So this shot being he gets it in. It's a 2-point game.
Big. They got to make sure they give up no triple.
Pushing it. They're looking for the 3 right there. Hermios takes the 3, and it's off the front of the basket. It was so close. That would have won it for the Golden Eagles, but Southwest is going to take this game 37-35 in what has been an amazing night of basketball, Chip Wilson.
I was happy to be here with you, Van, because these are 2 awesome games to watch and split between the 2 teams. Lakeside takes one in the 8th grade game. Southwest pulls it out in the 9th grade game.
We got a proud dad sitting right here beside me, and I'm glad we had him on the mic because it really kept him off the referees.
Yes, it did. There's a lot of people in this gym right now that are glad that you kept me on the mic and off the refs, for sure.
Well, we're going to be back here Thursday night when the Golden Eagles ladies team will take on the George Wranglers. We'll have the 8th grade girls game starting somewhere around 5:30, 5:45, followed by the 9th grade girls. And then we're going to send it to Christmas. So,
I'm ready, Van. I'm ready for it.
Thanks for being with us tonight.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We hope to get you again, but we know you'll probably be at all those dang Southwest games the rest of the year. But
I almost wish I could watch that Lakeside George game Thursday night because I'm sure it'll be a dandy just like this one was, but I'll be at Southwest Central.
Well, we'll see you here Thursday night. Thank you for being with us, and For the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network, I'm Van Stuman here with Chip Wilson. Thank you also to Jamie Stallings up there in the booth and all the students who've been here with us running cameras and everything else tonight.
Absolutely.
Great job by our crew, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, folks.
Take a deep breath.
All right, now I got 8 hours of packing up all this junk.